Welcome to our video on the 50th Law by Robert Greene. In this video, we will explore the key ideas from this powerful book and how they can be applied to our lives. Whether you're looking to improve your business strategies or just looking to improve yourself, the 50th Law has something to teach us all. The 50th Law is a book that challenges us to see things for what they are and to face reality fearlessly. One of the biggest problems we face in our lives is that we tend to be naive. We think we know everything and we defend everything we believe. We go into arguments with 100% confidence in every single word that comes out of our mouths. This creates an illusion in our minds that we don't need to confirm if what we know is right or wrong when the reality can be completely different. Because of this conflict between our perception and reality, we start living in a fantasy that we have created in our minds and become afraid of facing reality. The harsh reality is that it takes constant effort to keep ourselves up in this competitive world. Our job is not to close our minds to this harsh reality, but rather to face it fearlessly. The 50th Law also stresses the importance of ownership. When we work for others, we are at their mercy. They own our work. What keeps us in such a position is the fear of failure if we move on our own. But what we should be more afraid of is remaining dependent on others. Our goal in every aspect of life should be ownership, working to build up what will remain ours at the end and not fade away in the hands of others. When it's ours, we are more motivated and more creative to build it. Dependency is a habit that is easy to acquire, especially when we live in a world that offers all kinds of dependencies: drugs to ease our stress, pleasure to kill our time, and jobs just to keep us above water. But we must remember that we came into this life with only the things that matter: our body, our time, our energy, and ideas that are unique to us. With these, we have the ability to create everything we desire. Another key idea in the 50th Law is the concept of turning shit into sugar. Events in life are not negative or positive. They are completely neutral. It's our minds that choose to understand them as negative or positive. And because we have fears within us, our minds naturally interpret obstacles as something negative. We start exaggerating problems that we face. But every negative situation contains the possibility for something positive. It's how we look at it that makes the difference. Our lack of resources can be an advantage, forcing us to be more creative with the little we have. The 50th Law also encourages us not to let fear hold us back. If there are circumstances we cannot control, we must make the best of them. It's the ultimate way to transform all that might seem negative into an advantage. The book also stresses the importance of keeping moving. In the 2000s, the music industry was faced with digital piracy. Most business executives could only think of maintaining their monopoly on ownership and distribution. They were incapable of adapting to change and were destroyed by it. This hunger for control is common to all of us and is the root of many problems in our lives. The book also emphasizes the importance of knowing when to be bad. In life, we will always come across people who will seek to harm us in some way. Before it's too late, we must learn the art of knowing when to be bad and aggressive in order to respond to those who seek to harm us. This doesn't mean being aggressive all the time, but rather having the ability to adapt to different situations and knowing when it is necessary to be aggressive in order to protect ourselves. The 50th Law also teaches us to accept change and not to stick to old ideas. Change is unavoidable, and we must accept it and move with it, or we will lose everything in the long run. Every change brings with it equal opportunities, and our goal should be to grasp it first rather than sticking to the past that becomes irrelevant. The 50th Law is a powerful book that teaches us how to see things for what they are, to face reality fearlessly, and to be aware of our own limitations. It emphasizes the importance of ownership, creativity, and self-sufficiency in achieving success. The book encourages us to turn negative situations into positive by being creative and not to let fear hold us back. It also stresses the importance of keeping moving, adapting to change, and not sticking to old ideas. The book teaches us the importance of knowing when to be bad and aggressive to protect ourselves. Thank you for watching, and we hope you have learned something new today.